One major issue banking sector is facing currently in this quarterly result, whatever coming, is MFI lending. Now that is finance lending, guys. Now the way the results are coming terrible. Okay, now no one expected this type of result. Initially, when the quarter two results started, things were much more in control. Okay, and no, the big banks at least were giving a good result somehow. But when this smaller banks started giving the result, smaller NBFC started giving the result, that is where no, suddenly something started coming out. And what was that? That was nothing but MFI lending, microfinance institution lending, big provision made. Okay, now if you see, initially when it started, HDFC Bank was good, Kotak चलो अच्छा था, ओवरऑल ओके था. Okay, when we talk about ICICI Bank also, result was overall okay only. RBL Bank was a problem. Okay, but the bigger problem started coming when the small institutions started coming with a annual result, like Ujjivan or Grameen, or even yesterday IDFC First Bank. Okay, Karur Vaishya was okay, but the major, wherever there is a big problem, suddenly everyone is showing negative profitability. Now, surprisingly, now most of the banks are having a bigger provision फॉर दिस MFI lending. ओके, सडनली उनको लगा कि भाई अभी हमें पूरा प्रोविजन कर देना है अभी के अभी. और ये मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा है ना, ऐसे बहती गंगा में हाथ धो रहे हैं सब लोग. ओके, like no one guys, like if you remember, there was a Fusion Microfinance that also created a big provision, suddenly gone into loss, and suddenly the stock fallen so much. Correct. Same way all these banks also started, like no, they are no नो टेकिंग अवे देयर व्हाटएवर नो कचरा है वो सब कुछ एक साथ निकलना है. लेकिन द प्रॉब्लम हियर लाइज इज व्हाट अबाउट द इन्वेस्टर वाज नॉट अवेयर ऑफ ऑल दिस. ऑनेस्टली दिस मैनेजमेंट, नो, whether I talk about whatever name I have given, okay, at a small banks I'm talking about, no, they have not given wherever this, like IDFC never told, they are going to have this type, like 350 crore rupees of provision they have done for MIF lending. क्या हमको पता नहीं था क्या पहले कि ये सब कुछ कचरा आ रहा है, they have to do something. Pune wala finance, no, when they are giving you a business update, they are not telling that okay, business update में बता रहे कि we are going to grow at 40%, but when it comes to profitability, they are not telling that we are going to have a bigger provision on a NPA and all that because of this MFI lending. अब उससे क्या हो रहा है, when you give a result update, no, business update at such a high level, people will come and buy your stock, और बाद में आप बोल रहे हो कि नहीं नहीं भाई हम तो लॉस में चले गए because we have given a big MFI lending provision. Now this is a crazy thing. Okay, even last time Fusion Microfinance, same thing happened. Suddenly they came up and put on a big provision in their pocket, and भाई यार के ये कचरा एक साथ साफ कर रहे हैं. And this is the no, normally whenever in the bank, no, they try to cover up everything in one go. But when we talk about IDFC First Bank, no, last time they told that okay, everything is control. Then how it is in control? Last quarter I'm talking about, that is a management tool. Suddenly now again you are coming and giving that type of you are putting so much of provision in your MFI. Now this MFI is maybe 6 to 7% of the lending. अगर उसमें इतना problem है, then also that one segment also bringing the profitability down. Okay, Ujjivan same case, Punala same case, and so many other banks, guys. We are tracking a lot all these banks now, because of course we do give recommendation to our members and all that, but nothing in the commentary part or in the management con calls and all that, never it was visible, and suddenly they are coming and giving this type of provision. Now this is what shake your confidence. Okay, shake your, why? Because आपको पता नहीं है यार कल उठ के क्या आ जाएगा. No, it is like a rabbit coming out of the hat. Suddenly they'll come and no, declare that okay, we are in losses and all that stuff. This is not actually helping banking sector. It is not helping even to boost the investor confidence. You see all these stocks are falling like falling knife, 15%, 20%, and like that way. And reason is also logical, no, but boss, you cannot have this type of provision and you are going into losses. And this is when no financial plays such a role. Okay, कि आप कितना भी अच्छा कर लो, लेकिन एक बैड डेप्स आ जाता है ना बड़ा, you are over. Your profitability will go on toss, because suppose you have 100 rupees profitability and suppose you get a even 10 to 20% of bad debts also, no, यानी रिकवर नहीं हो तो वो तुरंत ही आपका प्रॉफिट ही पूरा चला जाता है. एंड दिस इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विद मोस्ट ऑफ द स्मॉलर बैंक्स. Now this is when I am giving respect to like HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank. तो पहले इतना नहीं था, लेकिन HDFC Bank और Kotak Bank, no, the way I know now they are not performing like that. No, but just to tell you, 25 years, no, to have this type of control in your books, it's incredible. Means salute to them, to their management, the way they have, you know, transferred these banks in such a big banks. थोड़ा भी ऊपर जाते हैं, लाइक सी टू थिंग्स आर देयर. टू गिव अ लोन इज वेरी इजी. ठीक है, आप आज आप लोन देना है, ऐसा बाहर लगा दो बोर्ड, नो, हजारों की लाइन में खड़े हो जाएंगे, ओके गिव अस लोन. So to give a loan is very easy, but to recover loan it's a different thing. Again, to whom you are giving, that is also a different thing. And this is where, no, we, and this is the mistake which investors also do, and we have to be very careful that just looking at a loan growth of 25%, 30%, 40%, one should not be too much convinced about that bank and get into it. The reason I tell you, अगर उसमें से एक बड़ा चंक बैड डेट चला गया ना, it will take away whole year profitability. And this is what is happening with most of these smaller banks. We feel that okay, these smaller banks or NBFC, smaller NBFC, no, or small like no, this one like small finance banks and all that, no, microfinance lending and all that, this will give us a great return because their loan book is going faster. But please understand how much the bad debt is coming in future. And believe me, one fine day they come and they disclose, no, game khatam ho jati hai. So be very very careful now when you are selecting any type of small finance bank or MFI and MFI banks and all that, no, because this is where the craziness lies, no, when your profit will go down, you never come to know. Why I'm making this video, to make you understand the importance of selecting a bank where no NPA is in a control. See, I understand. See, even I do agree that हमें कुछ पता नहीं होता ना कि भाई अंदर क्या चल रहा है, बैंक के अंदर क्या चल रहा है, कैसे चल रहा है, एंड हाउ इज द मैनेजमेंट. अभी क्या होता है कि जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल लाइक पूनावाला में मैनेजमेंट चेंज हुआ और नया मैनेजमेंट ने तो बोल दिया, हाथ खड़े कर दिया, भाई ये हमने प्रोविजन कर दिया, दैट इज ऑल, ऐसा करके उन्होंने तो बड़ा प्रोविजन कर दिया. बट भाई साहब, what about the continuity and why the earlier management did not provide that type of provision? Why IDFC First Bank has just suddenly come and providing this type of provision? Okay, so relevant question again, there are a lot many happening with other banks also, but we have to ask relevant question, and this is where the management plays a big role. A prudent management will never come like this and suddenly 1000 crore का आपने प्रोविजन बना दिया, 500 का. अरे भाई 1000 करोड़ तो आप पूरा प्रॉफिट से उठा रहे हो. अब पूरा प्रॉफिट से उठाओगे, योर कंपनी इज गोइंग, योर बैंक इज गोइंग लॉस, एंड व्हाट अबाउट द शेयर होल्डर? They are losing, like in one day the stock is falling at 20%. Correct? And this is what is the problem currently having in a banking sector. Okay, तो क्या ये MFI का इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हुआ कैसे? Okay, is it at a core level, like our RBI is saying that we are growing at a 7%, 7.2%, then, but at a ground level I cannot see, like अगर इतना अच्छा है तो फिर ये लोन क्यों repay नहीं कर पा रहे? And there is a mismatch on what the data is showing and what the ground reality is coming. Correct? And again, respect to big banks, yeah, they are able to give this type of NPA of having a 0.6, 0.5. No, it's not at all easy to maintain this type of NPA. Okay, and these big banks are having NPA. I'm not saying that you go and invest in the big banks, but just trying to tell you how they have created their business over the time. For sure, over the 20 years, if you invest in all these big banks, they must have made you a big money. And the reason is that only because this is a bank is always going to a very very tight rope. Something here and there, no, you are gone. And this is what is happening. And MFI में अभी क्या हुआ है कि अभी तो क्या कर रहा है, मार्केट पनिश कर रहा है whoever is having an MFI loan book, माइक्रो फाइनेंस का लैंडिंग, उनको साला गिरा रहा है. ओके, और जबरदस्त तरीके से गिरा है, एज इफ देयर इज नो टुमारो. Now we don't know what is the bottom and all that. I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow with IDFC Bank or some other banks whose name I have taken. क्या कितना गिरेगा, क्या चढ़ेगा, लेकिन the I am not, honestly speaking, no, I have never, means after many quarters I have been tracking this market results so many times. Bank says that after many quarters I can see this type of panic happening in the banking sector, which I was means initially when the big bank came तो वहां तो, लेकिन ये स्मॉलर बैंक्स में एनबीएफसी में बहुत इशू आ रहा है. इवन अगर बजाज फाइनेंस ने भी बोला ना, बजाज फाइनेंस का भी प्रोविजन बढ़ गया, तो क्या चल रहा है यार? दैट इज द मेन कंसर्न वन शुड हैव, एंड आई विल बी टू मच कॉशियस. Honestly speaking, if you ask me my opinion, I will be too much cautious in selecting a banks now. Over the years, banking is always my favorite. Honestly, I know many of you are their clients from last so many years. Banking ने कमा के भी बहुत दिया है सभी को. ओके, लेकिन अभी मुझे थोड़ा डर लग रहा है, द वे द थिंग्स आर गोइंग ऑन, द वे द ट्रांसपेरेंसी इज नॉट कमिंग, द वे आई थिंक एज इफ नो उस बंदे ने, उस बैंक ने अनाउंस कर दिया कि भाई 600 प्रोविजन, 600 करोड़ प्रोविजन, 500 करोड़, लेट मी आल्सो अनाउंस. इज इट लाइक नो एक बैंक कर रहा है तो दूसरा बैंक कर रहा है? दिस इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग करंटली, और सभी हाथ धो रहे हैं अभी. तो भाई अभी तक कहाँ थे तुम लोग? अभी तक आपने प्रूडेंट प्रोविजन क्यों नहीं किया? Correct. What do you think? Please put your answer in the comment box. You know, this question one has to ask the management, why suddenly you are coming with this type of provision? And you are not losing money, but our investor is losing money. Yeah, they've put in a faith on your stock, okay, in your company and your bank, and they've invested. So this is what is actually is paining me कि यार ये क्या हो रहा है? No, this is not the way one should go. This is not the way the management disclosure will be there, should be there. This is not the prudent way of provision. Suddenly आप आके इस तरह से करोगे. But anyways, can't help it. अभी कुछ कर नहीं सकते. But yes, big questions need to be asked to with these banks, or what they are doing with the loan book, what will be the recovery process from here, settlement process, and जो भी है. लेकिन yes, lot many things need to be answered. So be careful, guys. The main point is nothing but be careful the way things are going on, and the way the management are calling out for their stocks and all that. I'm not too much sure about this. Okay, so that is what I wanted to tell you about this. Thoda dimag mein chala tha, I thought let me share it with you, and hope you like this video. Acha, guys, if you have any questions or anything, put it in the chat box, and do like and share this video, guys, because this question one need to be asked to the management, and why they are doing like this. No, all these banks. Okay, and by the way, guys, Diwali offer going on. The link is given below. Please go and check it out, our pages. Okay, and you can attend our session also. It is free currently, and do attend it. So happy Diwali in advance. By the way, of course, we are going to meet tomorrow also for lot many videos are coming. Okay, chale, to thank you very much. I'll see you soon next time. Bye bye.